Hello, everyone. This is Doug Spoon with Menifee 24/7, speaking to you from my home office here as I'm trying to maintain social distancing and do what we have been told to do in the midst of this COVID-19 pandemic. I've been doing a lot of computer work, laying in front of the TV, sitting in front of the computer, having my nightly bowl of ice cream. And finally, I realized what's wrong with this picture. Um, I'm not getting a whole lot of exercise and probably not eating as well as I should. So we have brought in a guest today, and that is Aline Hoffort, who is a trainer at Fitness 19, and she's going to talk to us a little bit about the things that we can do, even though we're kind of locked down. Hello, Aline.
Hey guys, how are you? Good morning.
I'm good. How are you?
Good, feeling very good. Stuck in,
So
but that doesn't mean we're not taking good care of ourselves, right?
that's right, exactly. So tell me, first of all, what it's like for you. You're used to being in the club with the members, teaching classes, being around large groups of people. How has your life changed in the last few weeks?
Well, I'm actually working out more than I usually do because I'm the one who's working everybody else out, right?
Right.
Um, but it's our gym, Fitness 19 in Menifee, is our home away from home. Our family, our extended family, and it's challenging. It's definitely challenging, and it's more important now than ever to make sure that we're getting our workouts in. Something to keep in mind is it's not just about your body, it's about your mind and connecting the two together, and we need that now more than ever. So without a doubt, you need that time for you to have that release, and exercise is just the best way to get it.
Now I know people are a little bit conflicted because they're trying to stay in, but yet they want to go out, walk the dog, take hikes, and they're getting nervous because do I wear a mask? Do I not wear a mask? Um, but I'm kind of wondering a little more about when you're actually just in your own house or your own yard and you're not a member of a gym, you're just the average Joe like me that wants to do something to get fit. What are there some basic exercises that we can do? What's the best way to start?
You know what? Without a doubt, the nice thing is that you don't necessarily need a set of weights or a full rack of weights, or your own home gym to keep yourself happy, healthy, and fit. Those are the three things that I'm always talking about. Let's keep it happy, healthy, and fit. The nice thing is you've got your own body weight to use, and people just take advantage of that and don't even think about the fact that, hey, they can use their own body weight. You don't need any kind of gym equipment to do a push-up. You don't need any kind of gym equipment to do a squat, or any kind of gym equipment to do a crunch, and that takes care of all three body parts: upper body, lower body, and core. And then getting some cardio in, that's just a walk. All of a sudden we've got all these hikers in Menifee. We never had them before.
Right.
And all of a sudden they're out there. My dog is looking at me going like, hey, this is the life. Like, when are you going back to work? Because I fool around when you're not around. But so there's so many different things that we can do. Just push-ups, squats, and crunches are just a few, to mention a few. But you can either have an excuse or you can either get some results. So it's your choice. The choice is yours.
So is it best to, I assume it's best to be on some kind of a routine when you do this. For people that haven't been doing sit-ups, squats, that kind of thing, but they want to move around and get a little exercise, how often should they do this so they don't get burned out from the beginning?
Well, you know what? You wake up every morning and you wash your face and you brush your teeth, right? So the first piece of advice that I'd give everybody out there is to take the pajamas off.
Hmm.
First thing I do, I wash my face, I brush my teeth, and I put on my workout clothes. So I'm already in that mental zone. So I want to get that morning high, that endorphin rush, that thing that is going to start me off first thing in the morning, and it's going to determine what I do throughout the entire day. You know, because it's easy to move from the bed to the couch, but that's not gonna cut it. That's not gonna
Right.
do it for any of us. What I like to do is kind of plan out my day the night before. So if I can, I'm actually going to stand up for just a second, Doug. I'm
Okay.
going to show you. I've got a board right here in this room, and I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to take you up here. And this is just an example. Are you getting a good visual on that?
Yep, we can see it.
What it does is it allows me to kind of have a plan for the following day. So let me come out just a little bit so you can see. As you can see up on top, we start off with curtsy lunges, kettlebell sumo squats, riser step-ups, hamstring curls, reverse flies, push-ups, incline abdominal crunches, and oblique slides. So this is what I've planned out for my day, okay? And it doesn't necessarily have to be your plan, but that's what I've planned out for my day. So with or without equipment, you can write down exactly what it is that you're going to do, right?
Right.
And it can be 2 sets, it can be 5 sets. And again, you talked about burning yourself out, you know, within the first week or so. You definitely don't want to do that. But something that you do want to keep in mind is keeping it challenging but doable for you, right? You're not in competition with anybody else. You just want to make sure that you feel good and that you're making a difference.
Right. Well, now, have you been in contact with some of your regular clients who are stir crazy because they're stuck inside now?
I have. I do keep in touch with them, and we talk about like what sorts of stuff they have at home that they can utilize. They may not have a set of weights, but they may have 2-gallon jugs of water. So you can utilize that and maybe do some squats with those. You can maybe do some bicep curls with that. Utilize what you have. You don't really realize it. I do know a lot of people have gone, hey, you know what? I was cleaning out my garage and I found 2 15-pound weights they didn't even realize they had. So all of a sudden, hey, you got a whole bunch of different kinds of workouts that you can do with just a set of 2 15-pound weights.
Right. So I imagine the things that you would say to these people is don't get frustrated because you can't maintain the exact same level of workout that maybe you did in the gym with all the equipment. Something is better than nothing, right?
Absolutely. And you know what? A lot of these people are giving themselves a hard time, and they may not come to the gym every single day of the week. So why are they putting that pressure on themselves now? Because they are going stir crazy. They need some activities. And I'm telling you, it doesn't have to be a 2-3 hour workout. It could be a quick little 20-minute, 30-minute workout. You know, like I said, talking about those push-ups. And maybe you can't do them on all fours, which is totally fine. Get down on your knees. It's just about that good form. The most important thing though, Doug, I'm going to tell you this. We can work out until we're blue in the face or until those gyms open up again. But if we're not eating right, then you're a mess regardless.
Right. And we hear a lot of complaints from people who say, I'm home all day now. The fridge is right there. When you're at work or at school, you kind of have a routine where you only eat at certain times. And now it's too tempting at just any time of the day to grab something. I mean, how do you get the discipline to avoid that temptation?
Well, you know what? A lot of people are doing, they're making eating an activity. And it's not an activity. What you want to do if you're eating is, first of all, you want to plan it out. I mean, you were planning it out when you're at work, so why are you not planning it out when you're at home? You got the ability to do all this fantastic cooking. I've never been a recipe girl. I just kind of go with the flow. I'll pull out my veggies, I'll pull out my proteins, all that kind of good stuff, and just play with it. And you end up creating some wonderful dishes for the week. That way you're not going, what should I eat? Because if you're thinking about what you're going to eat when you're hungry, chances are you're going to go to that pantry before you go into that fridge for something fresh. And if you've got it fresh and ready to go in a pre-portioned container, then guess what? You're going to be having something healthy and fit. And you're not going to end up overeating, because that's when, you know, we run into that little trouble zone.
Right. Now, I know a lot of people are, they say they're bored, they're anxious about what's going to happen. Can you just talk a little bit about the benefits of a proper diet and exercise on your mental state too?
Without a doubt. You know what? When you eat good, you feel good, don't you?
Right.
So when you eat something that you know is not all that great of a choice, then it kind of makes you feel poopy. So what you want to do is you want to fuel your body, because if you're fueling your body and you're not only taking care of that part of it, you're also fueling your mind. So it's help keeping you, you know, energetic, and you're feeling good about yourself. It's like a form of self-respect, right? Because
Exactly.
we're going to be back at it before you know it, right? So we got to stay healthy and strong, because the minute that we're allowed to open up that front door and head out and see those people that we haven't seen in, you know, a month now, we're going to be back at it. And let me tell you, I am not giving my clients any leeway. They've got to keep it strong now, because we're going to roll right back into it. You know what I'm saying? This isn't a break. This
Right.
this is a lifestyle. It's not a diet. It's not all of a sudden we're going to work out for a month or we're not going to work out for a month. It is a lifestyle that we've made as a choice. We like feeling happy. We like feeling healthy. We like feeling fit. That doesn't mean that you can't have a little treat, you know, every once in a while. But if you make it something that is consistent, whether it be a healthy choice or a not so healthy choice, you're going to see what the results are. And we want good results, don't we?
Yes, we definitely do. Well, this is all great information. Is there anything that you would like to add before we sign off here? Anything that we haven't covered?
Um, gosh, you know, I want people to keep at it, and I can't wait to see everybody back in the gym. It's our home away from home. And I love going there every day. I work at a gym that is family. Fitness 19 in Menifee is a great gym with great people, and we miss each other. So it's something we thrive off of, we live off of. It's our energy. We need that human contact. We need that workout. We need that feel good feel. You know what I'm saying? When people look at you and go, "Hey, Doug, you look great. What are you doing?" Well, I'm working it out at Fitness 19 with Aline.
Right, right.
Right? That's what you
Wonderful.
gotta say. You gotta come to the classes, you know, that sort of thing. It's just where we connect.
Okay, great. Well, I want to thank you for taking the time to talk to us here. I think this is great information for our readers, and I will try to take your advice and start moving a little myself. You know, sometimes it's a temptation to say, well, this 65-year-old body is, you know, we've done all we need to do. But I guess it never stops, because when I have gone to the gym, I see people a lot older than me that are in there.
Doug, I want to tell you one last thing. I have got a 93-year-old client. He's my oldest client. He's going to be 94 this August. And let me just tell you, he is stronger than some of the 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds that I've seen, because he's at it. He's at it physically, mentally, and nutrition-wise too. And those sorts of things make you happy. You don't want to walk around in pain. You don't want to walk around taking prescription medication. There's always another alternative.
Right.
And I've got it for you. I've got it for you. So let's do it now. Let's not wait until the gym opens up, because like I said, when those doors open up, I'm going to be ready for you.
Okay, great. Well, thank you, Aline Hoffort from Fitness 19 Menifee, for taking the time to talk to us. And this is Doug Spoon from Menifee 24/7 signing off, and we'll talk to you soon.
Bye, guys.